Hello, this is Brielle. As you can tell, my representation is quite different. I made a video when I felt more like myself, but what had happened last night at work, we work at a shelter. Another participant, someone who stays at the shelter, came forward to talk about childhood trauma he had suppressed. Childhood trauma that we experienced and also suppressed. River was the one fronting. And hearing this caused him to become quite anxious very quickly. Caused the body as a whole to become quite anxious very quickly. And so I fronted. And for the first time, one of us, upon hearing the trauma be spoken about and thinking of our own trauma, thought, this happened to me. So although I'm quite dissociated from that moment and no longer feel attached to those memories, I very distinctly thinking and feeling it was me. I think what I'm experiencing and why my presentation is different is something the inpatient doctor spoke about when River talked about feeling like he's multiple people before coming to terms with being multiple, was complex PTSD, and how with complex PTSD, individuals will have extreme mood states. And I don't want to sound ignorant, because I am uneducated on this symptom and this disorder and how it manifests with what I'm speaking to, but I think that's what I'm experiencing. I feel like myself, but I'm so emotionally numb, possibly dissociated, intellectualizing things, that I feel different, but I know I'm still me. I've asked myself my age. I'm 19, which is my age. My body being a fairy. I looked at the photo of myself and it still feels like myself. When I think of myself, when I thought about the outfit I was wearing today, and I looked in the mirror, or when sometimes I'll walk and I'll think about how my actual body would be walking, and the body I was imagining is my body that I feel like when I feel more like myself. And there was phases when the trauma trigger was less intense and I started to feel more like myself again. The bubbly, smiley face that I am came out. But we're meeting with our peer support worker, and I'm going to introduce myself and speak about this trauma because the body as a whole, whenever this trauma gets triggered, becomes unsafe and suicidal. And I do not and will not allow that to happen again. So, I'm waiting to see the peer support worker, and I wanted to document this new symptom that I'm experiencing, and the first time the system switched because of a trauma trigger. So, thank you. For a second, see this ear flap? It's one of the things that I really do not enjoy about my ears when I see them, because it looks like a cosmetic. So although the shade and this lighting looks very similar, this ear fold makes me think or see that it's not my actual ear. But in times where I can hide it, like this almost, I see myself in this body, which is nice. I hope we're okay. I think we'll be okay. Oh no, please don't hit my car. Someone's reversing and got quite close to the vehicle. So back to what I was saying. I think we'll be able to keep ourselves safe. After this, we're going to call our nurse to see if she has time to speak with us, and we may go to our sisters to ensure we are kept safe by not being alone. That's what I intend to do, at least, and I intend to stay in front of the body for as long as possible. I feel like myself, possibly Carl, would keep the body the safest. Oh, I think from how I feel and how I know about this term being described, I think I know what my role in the system is. I think I'm a protector. I think that's why I was triggered out, to protect the body. I feel like I'm prepared, able, and capable to protect the body, despite feeling as if this trauma, at least in some part, was my own. Thank you for listening.